Alright, what's up everybody? We are doing a special edition version of Dynamax Adventures. One might say a challenge mode. We're gonna do ZYGARDE. ZYGARDE in ZYGARDE. We're gonna talk about the leaks. I mean, there's not really much to say. I really don't think there's much to say. The last shiny we picked up was Exploud. Which unfortunately was a dupe, but... Oh, I have to like... Ugh, there's gonna be time where I accidentally go into randoms because of muscle memory. Am I gonna start with a solo raid? Honestly, I probably shouldn't, considering this is ZYGARDE. So if anyone's around, feel free to join. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. It's so weird that you guys have it in October. I can't think of it as anything but a November activity. I'm still not used to the Switch 2 numpad. Oops, I accidentally hit quit. My bad. No, not anything. Oh, I'm gonna do that so many times tonight, chat. Forgive me. Well, you gotta have October's for Halloween and November's for Thanksgiving. The natural order of things. Okay. Ooh, it's been so long since I've done one targeted hunt in this, chat. Oh my gosh. We're gonna try to push for shiny ZYGARDE. Less than a week away. ZA is less than a week away, chat. I am streaming it, by the way. I've streamed all these games. This will be no different. The night that it goes live, which is hopefully midnight and not 3 in the morning. But I'm getting the game off the eShop, so we'll see. We'll see when the game comes out. But I imagine it should be 12 on Wednesday night, right? The big 3 stream streak. Say that 5 times fast. Nice. Yeah, Wednesday at midnight? I can't believe the game is coming out so soon. Yeah, a lot of games, like Digimon Time Stranger, Bandai, like, forgot to release the game, but I don't think this will happen with Nintendo, I don't think this will happen with Pokemon. It should be midnight. Alright, well. Remember, we're fighting ZYGARDE. We need all the ice types and wide garters we can possibly obtain. Well, I'm probably not taking Totodile, is about all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Oh, who's it? Oh, I was cutting my glasses! Who's in front of us? I mean, we got Clef. Chikorita, yeah, maybe I'll take Chikorita. That'll be 2 Legends games in a row where I'd take a grass Pokemon. Yeah, this isn't a great lineup. I mean, we've beaten ZYGARDE with more janky teams, so... Listen, if you wear glasses, you know how it is. It's all fun and games until you realize your glasses are... How can you even see? Let Abomasnow take this. Don't want to waste too many of my Moon Blasts. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the final countdown ZYGARDE edition. The trials and tribulations of ZYGARDE. ZYGARDE's ultimate supreme challenge. Yeah, Abomasnow is our greatest ally. Brother Abomasnow. Save us from the snake menace. Man, and when I finally play ZA, which again, I will stream it, I'll be able to fully test out my Switch 2. Because I don't have any Switch 2 games. They're all just stuff that I brought over from my Switch 1. So this will be the true test. Finally break my Switch 2 in. You know, realizing that I was having a hard time reading the board in class was how I realized that I needed glasses. It was like, wait a minute. I can't see. Wait just a second. I can't see shit. Barb Barkle. I mean, Shiinotic has value here because it has Weather Ball. If Abomasnow can get Ice Up or Barbaracle, Weather Ball will do some good damage. So Shiinotic is actually a good Pokemon here. We can get some mileage out of Shiinotic, I think. Although I wish we had some berries right now. We're both a little low. It feels so bad to go into ZYGARDE fights when you don't have full hearts. Oh, the baby video? I've just seen the cliff notes. I don't know quite why Nintendo put that out or paid to make that, but sure. Anyway, Miyamoto, where's my Pikmin 4 DLC? Where is it? Yeah, ZYGARDE's a different beast. It's definitely much more helpful when you have a full team of real people and not Martin and the gang. Pikmin 4 is great. That was a really great experience. I can't recommend that game enough. Even if you've never played a Pikmin game, which I hadn't, it's just a great game. I get it now. I understand why people love that franchise. I hated wearing glasses when I first got them. I would just wear them to see the board and then put them away, but now I wear them all the time. You learn to live with it after a while. The first live-action Scooby-Doo? Nice. It's the perfect month for that. It's the perfect month for Scooby and spooks. Perfect combo. The month of Zoinks, exactly. No, Shinotic! You see they're adding the Scooby Gang to Fortnite, and Scooby-Doo is just... is just like a guy. He just stands like a human person. Wow, this Clef fight is not going well. That's the problem. Clefable's really strong, so it's kind of a gamble to fight it because it is very strong. Yeah, that's Matthew Lillard. Yeah, Scooby-Dooby Dude. Freddie Prinze Jr. and Ryan Gosling are not the same guy. I know, Fortnite's roster is already so large. It's like, wow, they weren't in there already? I keep seeing Sonic fans wanting Sonic in the game, and it's like, how would that even work? You'd have to give him extremely long legs. That would look terrible. That would look like a nightmare. Nobody took Clefable? Why did we even fight it? If no one's gonna take it? Well, I think we're... Oh, this is terrible too. We have a poison and a steel type with all of our fairies and our grass type. Uh-oh. Speaking of Zoinks, I think we're in trouble. Ruh-roh. You like the second live-action Scooby-Doo movie? I haven't seen the second one in it's been so long. Yeah, this is likely an L of a run. But that's the ZYGARDE experience, you know? Yeah, the first is an all-time classic. It's such a good time capsule for the era, too. Speaking of FNAF, chat, did you see they're getting Megan Fox to voice one of the animatronics? What a deeply unserious movie. Wasn't she a voice for one of the, like, Mortal Kombat characters and it was absolutely atrocious? What a strange choice. They just be casting anyone and anything these days, I guess. Alright, it worked that time. Sometimes the online with Dynamax is just really janky. Scooby-Doo Ghoul School? Is that when Shaggy had a red shirt? I looked up as if I'm like, who is this? Yeah, what are the toy animatronics even gonna say? That's so weird. What's up, everybody coming in? You're just in time to witness likely L to ZYGARDE. We unfortunately lost too many hearts, but we'll give it a good try. And okay, we lived. Genotic's a trooper. Oh, that's a good freeze. Perfect, this worked out. Wow, this is such great damage. I was hoping Abomasnow would outspeed me, and it did. Perfect! That was a great turn. That was a great turn. What's up, everybody coming in? Happy birthday. Genotic is fallen. That's the problem with hail. Alright, we got the transformation. Oh, healing that much back is so bad. That's a nasty, nasty ability. We need a heal here from the cheer. And we get nothing. Oh, an early thaw. No! GG. Damn, if we only didn't lose those hearts, we probably would have had this. Or if we had a wide garter, that would have helped. Rip. Ripperonis. Barbaracle and Clefable and Nidoking are not shiny. Yeah, if ZYGARDE stayed frozen a little bit longer, we could have probably triumphed too. No, 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 not randoms. I'm gonna do this every single time. Force of habit. I'm not even through with Digimon Time Stranger yet. I gotta beat that game before ZA comes out. How many hours do I have in it at this point? I have 51.9 hours. Good lord. Haluch, Pacific. Okay, we got a good Ice Boy and Beartic. Alright, we're getting a few ice types. We need the secret sauce. We need this ingredient for the secret sauce, and that's a wide garter. Audino, Tentacruel. Lumphay. Shall we go up and get Glalie? Glalie always a good one. The game is fun. It's definitely satisfying to evolve and get Digis. Some of the writing and story is a little bit goofy. But the actual meat and potatoes of the game is really fun. I can't do anything here. This is a mime time, I think. Feeling pretty mime. Yeah, Audino does have life dew, that's true. It's always nice to have a healer. Alright, Beartick, you tried. Beartick did like 0.2 damage. Monster Reborn. Tentacruel kind of... I could see Tentacruel being a Yu-Gi-Oh! Like an early Yu-Gi-Oh! Aqua monster. I could see it. Hey, Sky, thanks for the bits. Nice. We're gonna try. We're going full speed on the ZYGARDE Express. Alright, Mime. Yeah, you could play Tentacruel with the legendary fisherman. Oh, that poison's unfortunate. I think Zombie Island is regarded as the best Scooby-Doo movie, isn't it? It's most people's favorite. I should charge my Bluetooth controller that I've been using to play Time Stranger. I got too many things to charge right now. Okay. Did they try to do a remake of it? Or was that a... Did they do it... I thought they did a sequel. Shiny Tentacruel would be pretty sweet. I don't think I need it, but... It'd be cool. It was like a sequel. A sequel. Is it more recent? I don't remember when it came out. Because the original Zombie Island's pretty old. They said it was all fake. Oh, that's no fun. They tried to say it wasn't real. Why would you do that? Let's take away all the mystique that was in this beloved movie and ruin it. People will love that. It was 2019. Okay, so that actually was... I mean, I guess 2019 isn't really recent, but more recent. What's up, Ello? Trying to get Arceus shiny? Nice. It was all fake the whole time, you guys. Are you happy? You know, I don't need Cramorant shiny, but I've fought this Pokemon probably a few hundred times in Dynamax Adventures, and it's never been creamsicle colored. What's up with that? Yeah, I saw some people saying that they were emailing and calling GameStop and they were being given codes. Buffalo Wild Wings orange. Cramorant loves the mango habanero wings. No, don't attack Beartic. You're attacking a poison bear. What's wrong with you? They ran out of codes to email to? Oh, that's crazy. What a mess. Do I think I'll finish Time Stranger before ZA drops? I hope so. I think I'm pretty far in at this point. Yeah, how do you run out of a digital product? Exactly. How does that even happen? You know, ZA is actively being picked through right now. I wonder... Well, actually, I don't know if they can data mine the game because it's Switch 2. But they can data mine it on the Switch 1. I don't know if anybody has a copy on the Switch 1 right now. But we'll probably find out soon what the shiny locks are in that game. If any. If any. Let's not kid ourselves. Don't even joke. Don't even joke. I am going to have my Beartic faint. He's poisoned, and he cannot get up. I have red, blue, and green. I just unlocked green. Yeah, clown booper. There's descriptions of all the new mega shinies out there already, which I don't know how people are doing that. Again, we won't talk leaks, but they're out there for those who want to see them. You know, I do actually want to talk about the leakers for a second. Not the leaks themselves, but the leakers. Because I don't think I've ever seen people so sick of them. Can I just say, I have never seen so many people that are just annoyed and done with these people. Good. Finally. Because, yeah, these people are, I don't know what's wrong with Pokemon leakers, but there's a lot of things wrong with them. What a nightmare mess of a, I don't know, can you even call it a community? The funniest thing I think about Pokemon leakers is that they seem to think that they're on the team. They get mad when leaks are not credited, as if they're on the development team. It's like nobody cares where leaks come from. Absolutely nobody cares. And it's funny because, you know, these people are going after Centro, and now I've seen a lot of people that are sympathetic to Centro. Because the leakers are just being so obnoxious. They're just being so edgy and juvenile that people are starting to sympathize with Centro. How funny. But yeah, I think ZA Because the game is out in just a few days. Like, this isn't a Scarlet Violet where the game leaked pretty far ahead of the game coming out. So it's caused some of these people to be insane. Over Pokemon. That's what gets me. It's like these people are so... You gotta credit me, King Pokemon Leaker. Acknowledge me. I am part of the team. I am the reason you're getting these leaks. Like, these leakers have such an ego. It's like you're leaking Pokemon. You should touch grass. Yeah, Scarlet Violet leaked pretty... I can't remember the exact time. But this is quite late. The ZA leaks are very late. Usually it's a few weeks before the game comes out, but we're coming up in just a few days, so... Yeah, that too, Mimikyu. I don't get it. Like, you're putting a target on your back. Nintendo is shown to not play. I don't know why you would ever want to leak this stuff and then have your name written all over it. Nintendo, please send the ninjas to me. But yeah, it's so many Pokemon leakers are just vile, nasty people. All a bunch of egomaniacs. I miss the Koro leaks day. It was so much simpler back then. Yeah, I just don't get it where these leakers get such an ego. They act like they're doing God's work. They act like they're so important for leaking children's game monsters a few days before the game comes out. Like, chill. I think a lot of those leakers have had their Twitter posts taken down, but I don't think they've been, like, targeted by the ninjas personally. I mean, Absol has Blizzard. Alright. Alright, we got a little bit of a Gen 3 team going on. Featuring Beartick and Mime. Alright, ZYGARDE, take 2. Also, one of the leak discords that I'm in to occasionally, you know, see if there's anything new, they made another Discord to post all the new leaks. It's like, I'm not joining 1,000 Discords for this. This is insufferable. Well, you actually have to join this Discord to see the precious leaks. Like, they'll just be posted all over socials anyway, please. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the Discord for leaks made a new Discord for leaks. It's like, okay. Not joining. Absolutely not joining. I'm surprised that hasn't happened. I'm surprised some of these leakers haven't tried to paywall it. Good job, Bear Tick. Bear Tick. Also with ZA, you know, besides the megas, there's not really, you know, it's not like a new generation of Pokemon where you gotta reveal every single Pokemon. This isn't even, you know, a huge... Obviously people will still care about leaks for the megas, but there's just not as much going on, I guess is what I'm saying. Alright, we got transformation. We're speeding along. Ooh, that was a great hit. Was that a crit? No, wow. Mr. Mime is dealing out huge damage. Aw, that's gonna kill me. I don't know how they can leak DLC that's not... The only way I think leakers could leak what's on the DLC is if they see it in like a Nintendo Direct or Pokemon Presents a few days or weeks before it comes out. Because there's no actual like data, I don't think. Actually, there is a little bit of data from ZA that's in there. So people have been speculating possibly a few megas in the DLC. That's not entirely true. I take that back. But we don't know if those are cut or not. If they're actually going to be in the DLC. Should be GG. Nice. Critical hit. BM for the win. GG's. Arceus got a few updates, a few free updates, but no DLC, no paid DLC. I wonder what made them decide they wanted to do DLC for this Legends game, but not the first one. Delayed bat sound effect. GG's. Nope. 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 Shiny ZYGARDE before ZA? No. Hey, listen, this is also nice because I don't have to waste any love balls or friend balls tonight. We're just going all Premier. I don't have to inventory manage love balls. So that's nice. I wish ZA, or not ZA, I wish PLA, I wish Arceus did get DLC. I really wanted a little bit more meat on that game. Ooh, look who it is! We got our first ZYGARDE tonight! Excellent. Welcome aboard, Mantine. You think they might regretted not making DLC for PLA? I wonder how long the DLC for ZA will be. Is it going to be like a Crown Tundra sized chunk? Okay, Shiinotic's on the field. Go grab Shiinotic. Hey, Jared, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. ZYGARDE run number 3. You don't like Togekiss? There's definitely evolutions, or there's Pokemon that I prefer a lot more than their evolutions. Like Swirlix. Yeah, how often is Mabel gonna bring up Team Flare? Imagine we walk into her office and she's like taking a call with the other admins. It'll be interesting to see if the DLC adds more, or any, Gen 9 Pokemon. Ow, that hurt. That was not nice, Sudowoodo. You know, I do kind of like the other Flare admins. Those ladies in their shutter shades. Their weird glasses. They're probably the most lively, fun members of Team Flare. I wouldn't mind if the other girls were in the game. Now, if you asked me to name any of them besides Mabel, I couldn't. I don't think I could. But I like their style. At least someone in Team Flare has some style. I like the green-haired one. She might be my favorite. Yeah, there's the blue one, and there's a green one, and there's a purple one, and I think there's an orange one. My favorite Pokemon character, Orange. I want to know where Professor Sycamore is. Like, where did he go? Why did he up and leave? After the events of X and Y, was his heart just so broken over Lysander? He had to leave the city. He's on an emotional journey. Yeah, Zero Sick. I hate that name. Zero Sick. It does sound like a drug. Try our new drug, Zero Sick. Warning. Side effects include depression, diarrhea, and loss of life. It's so weird to think we have a Pokemon game coming out in less than a week. It's been so long. I know that's rich of a Pokemon fan to say that, but like it really has felt like... You know what I can't wrap my head around? This is random, but the Minecraft movie was this year? I'm sorry, but that feels like it happened 10 centuries ago. I don't believe that. He killed off the professors at SV. You're worried about Sycamore. This year has been a roller coaster. Too true. They announced, speaking of the Minecraft movie, they announced the sequel. Was it 2027 or something? You know they're gonna try to recreate Chicken Jockey. And it's gonna be not funny at all. They're gonna do the thing where Jack Black just says a bunch of Minecraft stuff again. They're gonna try to recreate it. I can picture it now. Suspicious stew! Yeah, the Minecraft movie feels like it was like 5 years ago. It's... I don't know. How did this happen? You remember when they did the meme version of the Minecraft movie, and I don't think a soul went to see that? Yeah, they're gonna bring Alex in, and she's gonna be like, I am Alex. Yeah, you know, if you really think about it, AZ should really be serving jail for the rest of his existence, but what's a few war crimes between friends? Yeah, I don't understand why Hollywood keeps casting Jared Leto in anything. Who keeps putting that guy in movies? Stop. I feel bad for Tron fans. I really do. What's up, Cacturn? That's like the kiss of death for your movie, putting that guy in it. You know, that's a good question. Does anyone actually know who AZ is, or is it just the player? Mega Stone. I could hear it. I could picture it clear as day. Yeah, everybody just thinks AZ is that one guy that took it too far getting growth surgery. That battle at the end of X and Y is... it's supposed to be this big moment, but AZ's team is just so forgettable, and it's such an easy battle that it's over like that. It just did not land. Also, I'll never get over your dumpy friends being up there on stage as if they contributed or did anything. These guys think they're on the team. There is no team. There's just... you, the player character. I'm sorry, but I don't think Shauna really deserves to be up here. I mean, maybe we could let Tierno on stage. Maybe he'll do a cool dance. Maybe he'll do a jig to entertain the crowd. But everybody else, like especially Trevor. What did Trevor help us do? Get him out of here. We do not claim Trevor, okay? Honestly, your rival, too. Are they... they barely even feel like they're a rival character. Callum / Serena. If anyone's replaying through X and Y before ZA comes out, and you can make some sort of heads or tails of the story, let me know. I'm still wondering. 11 years later. Was Trevor a photographer? No. Oh my god, I don't think I remember either. Did he want to, like, complete his Pokédex or something? Yeah, he was in photography in the Pokédex. Okay. I vaguely remember his 1-2 character traits. It's kind of incredible how better they got at writing a rather large cast of characters in Scarlet and Violet than X and Y. Like, what happened? I mean, not to say Arvin, Penny, Nimona are perfect, but they're just so much better written than any... probably all the characters in X and Y put together. They, for the most part, actually feel like they could be real people and not just characters that say things occasionally. Characters that spout dialogue and then leave. Exposition vehicles. What's up, Aurora? Also, speaking of, did the anime arc start with Roy and in Kalos yet? I saw that his Crocolore was holding an Everstone. I saw some people speculate that they don't want to evolve Roy's Crocolore into a Skeleturge because they don't want to have to animate it. It's much easier to animate bipedal characters, apparently. I don't know if that's true. It sounds like it could be true. The animators just don't want to animate Skeleturge. I could believe it. That's kind of a shame, though. Roy just gets Crocolore forever. I feel like a lot of Ash's Pokemon did that, too. They didn't want to animate a quadruped, so they just didn't evolve them. Freeze? Dang. Okay, Bind is fine. Absolutely no problems with ZYGARDE going for Bind. I hope the Hex Maniac, I hope there's some sort of like little spooky event in ZA. I'm still really bummed that we didn't get one in Scarlet Violet. Like, if she doesn't show up and have some sort of like creepy, spooky little side quest, I'll be very sad. Alright, we got the transformation. Freeze. Okay, we'll take a crit. Can't argue with a crit. Uh-oh. Hang in there, Mantine. Yeah, Meowth event would have been really fun. It's like ever since Team Rocket and the Ash anime left Pokemon Company, it's like the Toy Story meme where Andy's dropping Woody. I don't want to play with you anymore. That's Meowth. Meowth is dead to them now. Wasn't there a Meowth in the anime that was sitting in the crowd and they like went back and erased it? Yeah, I hope so too. Honestly, it'd be nice to see ZA, you know, I don't know if you can't really fix X and Y, but expand upon it, make it make more sense. Do it a little bit of justice. Okay, good heal. I should use an elemental monkey. They've been gone for so long. I gotta use one. Maybe I'll go for something like Semi-Seer. Because Semi-Pour is my favorite, but I've used it... We used it relatively recently. Maybe I'll go for either Fire or Grass. Semi-Seer is the cutest. I did pull that Semi-Seer card from... Oh, Crown Zenith? Man, that was, or whatever set that was. That was such a great card. You abandoned it. I mean, it's tempting to use something like Houndoom. Like, what fire type do I want to pick up? I gotta have a good fire type, but who? Level 67. I mean, that's not bad. That's a Pokemon life well lived, I'd say. I know, I can't wait to shiny hunt the monkeys. We're gonna add so many Gen 5 Pokemon I'm missing to the living dex. Watchog, all the monkeys. I can't wait to get Furfrou. I still want to say Furfrou. I really hope they change the way Furfrou works. I'd like to get all the cuts and then have them in my box. The box UI is pretty interesting. Honestly, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Digimon Time Strangers box UI. We're so close. Come on. No. I mean, not many fire types could be Game Freak's slogan. I wanted to say logo. It could be their slogan. Not many fire types. Shrug emoji. Oh yeah, camera ups. But I don't like Mega Camera Up, so I'm probably not using that. Are you gonna use a camera up, Tyler? That is your boy. Also, chat, this doesn't look like the link cable is back. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I do like beating ZYGARDE, GG. I enjoy beating ZYGARDE quite a bit. You've used camera up too much, that's fair. Yeah, Justin, that's exactly the type of conclusion you can draw from all of this. Like, it's playing out a lot more like a traditional Pokemon game. That was such a great item. It should just be a series staple. Alright. Shiny ZYGARDE now? Aww. Yeah, if you want to get your trade evolutions, which there's going to be so many. Think about Scizor, Steelix, Swirlix, and Aromatisse. There's so many. Not Zygarde. Alakazam. You're going to have to trade with another person. You just know you're picking Tepig? I don't really know my team either. I keep flip-flopping. Good night, Cacturn. Have a good one. Oh, wow. This is a goated run. Cryogonal and Mantine? Mantine, welcome back, brother. Come on back. I'm aware of the leaks, but a lot of people in chat don't want to see them, so... No leak. I do have a leak section in my Discord, though, if you care to see... the leaks. Chikorita or Totodile. Wow, Jinx is in front of us? This is insane. What if I did a surprise and picked Tepig? I guess I'm leaning towards Chikorita. I don't know. Again, Totodile's my favorite starter, but... they did my boy dirty. So... I'm going to pick somebody else. I mean, you might be able to say maybe the person who designed some of those megas actually hates Gen 2. Might be a secret company conspiracy. I'm really sad that I can't use Chestnut. I believe you can get Greninja. If you really like Mega Greninja, you can use Greninja. I think you still have to unlock it through the battle thing, but at least you can get it. I mean, does Greninja favoritism surprise anybody? Of course, they're letting people have Greninja first. To the surprise of hopefully nobody. Yeah, the Raichus are DLC. Also, heads up chat, ads are coming. We're just at the beginning of the run, so you're not missing much. I think Greninja's first. At least that's what I saw. And again, you have to have online. If you don't pay for online. Oh, I activated Dry Skin. That is such a gross ability. Marowak's got this, though. Marowak is kind of built like a Funko Pop. Got this little body and this humongous head. That's probably the meanest thing anyone's ever said about Alolan Marowak. I feel bad now. Yeah, Kadabra can take this. I mean, it has Dazzling Gleam, but Kadabra is also made of glass, so... Oh, we know the price of GTA 6? I didn't see that. I mean, this team is already shaping up to be so good. Oh my goodness. You just need to take the easiest way out of here, I guess. Not a fan of Chestnut originally. I mean, I agree. I think they did Chestnut justice. As someone that was not a huge fan of it, I really like the Mega. That's the dream, right? I personally think that's the best way to look at Megas. You want Megas for Pokemon that you don't particularly think about often or care for, because then maybe they can surprise you and you'll grow fond of them. Because listen, when your favorite Pokemon gets an absolute dog water Mega, it feels real bad. It feels very bad. They disrespected your boy. Kadabra might be the only Pokemon Zygarde could kill with Bind. No. That might be the meanest thing anyone said about Kadabra. But it's also true. I'm sorry, Kadabra. I'm sorry. Ooh. Perhaps this was a bad play. We need to get Lycanroc out of here immediately. We all have super effective, but Lycanroc can super effective us right back. I wonder how weather is gonna look in ZA. Oh, I guess no. Well, Tyranitar doesn't have its ability. But there's still weather, I would think, question mark? I don't know how involved Emma will be. That's a good question. I think she'll pop up every now and then. Please stop hitting the stone edges. Stop. This miserable, boring dog Pokemon is killing us. You stupid dog! Oh boy, we need to kill this thing immediately. Defense? I mean, honestly, that could help somebody live on Stone Edge. There's potential in that. This is this is the perfect month to watch Courage. That show has some crazy atmosphere. Little house in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there's several areas in ZA that I'm excited to check out. The sewers, I'm excited to check out that graveyard that we saw a little bit of in one of the most recent trailers. Yeah, I bet Courage scared a lot of children. I bet that show gave a lot of kids nightmares. Death Battle? I only ever see people occasionally talk about it. Did they have a good one? Return the slab. I miss cartoons like that so much. Like, the only animation that's prospering right now is, like, little indie studios. Major networks don't care anymore about funding animation. You see they're shutting down that Cartoon Network hotel in Pennsylvania? If you didn't know, there's this... I believe it's outside of, like, a theme park. Which is why the hotel is there, but it was themed to Cartoon Network, so you'd get a room and it'd be randomly themed to, like, Powerpuff Girls, or Ben 10, or... I can't remember the other ones they had. It was more modern Cartoon Network. I think Gumball. But they're, getting rid of all the Cartoon Network stuff. They're renovating it and making it just, like... I think it's medieval. They're giving it a medieval theming. It's just sad to see all the Cartoon Network stuff die. Yeah, we really need more, generic dramas about doctors and we need more lawyer shows. We need more generic cop shows. The lost media. This is another risky battle here. If Palosan ghost moves Jinx, we're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, nobody wants sand in their shoes. How much gray is in this anatomy? The only medical show I ever watched and enjoyed or ever cared about many years ago was House. I just don't... I'm not one to watch medical dramas. And you're just there to watch House because he's such a miserable asshole. Oh yeah, my mom did watch Bones, so I'd see Bones on TV every now and then, but that's more forensic science. They're solving mysteries. I think I watched a few episodes of Psych, but I never watched, like, full seasons or anything like that. I don't know why, but it's really hard to get into a TV show. Like, for me personally. It's just, I don't know, watching TV shows sometimes can feel like a chore. Especially if they have, like, 1 billion seasons. That's just so overwhelming. I don't even want to, like, watch an episode. Yeah, that Palosan battle went pretty good, all things considering. Omelette du fromage. Is she gonna give us any good items? No. None of these are helpful. Oh yeah, I remember when Monk was on TV. Yeah, TV is so different now than when you would just watch shows casually on cable back in the day.
Welcome back.
Hey, W Day Day, thanks for the 16 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. It's time to wide guard away. You could try for sleep if you're feeling daring. Give ZYGARDE a big ol' smooch. I've never watched reality shows. Like, all the people who love stuff like Survivor, I just don't understand that. I don't understand how you could, like, so many of those shows are... I don't even know how to describe it. Watching people... Like, it's like you get secondhand embarrassment sometimes. I do remember Fear Factor as well. That was probably like the only one I remember watching occasionally. Yeah, anyone can join these. Alright, Jinx, go forth. Nice hit with the blizzard. Yeah, you stay asleep. You stay asleep, bud. Mwah, beautiful. Chef's kiss. No transformation for you, ZYGARDE. No, no. That ZYGARDE went to sleep and then died. That ZYGARDE just had a nice nap for all like 2 turns that it was alive. Just such a sleepy guy. Will the sleepiest ZYGARDE be the shiniest ZYGARDE? No. Dang, that would have been a great clip. That was a great... We had a little rhyme going on, it would have been perfect. Oh, shoot. I gotta turn the game off, chat. Give me a second. I hate the way they did this system. Look how fast this game loads, by the way, on Switch 2.
No.
That's quick. Thanks for the 7 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Like, that game loaded up lightning quick. Okay, we're back. With the Switch 2, that takes like 2 whole seconds. Not bad. Remember some of the early, like, YouTube Red TV shows they tried to put out? Like the awful one with the Game Grumps? No, Tyler, it didn't. Well, we have Triple Axel on Hitmontop.
Welcome back.
Hey, there it is! Tyler with the 70 months. Oh my god. The big 70. Special sparkle boopers for that. The shiniest of boops. We have Kangaskhan. Do we have any wide guarders? Any ice? Ooh, this is looking like it's gonna be tough. Yeah, Twitch is doing like a partnership with Duolingo. Yeah, it's always $23.69. Oh, you're right! The Cobra Kai series was originally YouTube Red. Is that like the only success they've had? I'll coach here. I don't want to waste all my triple axles on Tangela. No offense, Tangela. I did always enjoy watching a lot of those HGTV shows where it's like they choose between 3 houses, but it's all staged. They already like had the house that they bought picked out. Those shows were so funny too because it'd be like a couple, like a young couple. And it'd be like, my wife's a librarian and I'm a teacher and our budget is $1 million. It's like, oh, okay. How unoptimized they are, I know. Food Network. Watched a few of those cake baking shows before. I guess that would count as a reality thing, wouldn't it? So I guess I've watched a few, but they're more like tournament where somebody wins a prize. It's the tournament arc. Ooh, you're fighting an electric? One of those shows, they had a Pokemon one. And people bring that back up time and time again because they like carved into Pikachu. Or was it Chikorita? They made a Pokemon cake and it was like an absolute nightmare. Picked up a Regidrago, nice. I need to shiny hunt the We're probably gonna shiny hunt the Regis. We're gonna go hard in the Regi paint next year. Because the rest of this will all be ZA stuff. And then we'll get back to some legendary hunts, fill out more of my living decks. Oh, diners, drive-ins, and dives. Drives? Extreme couponers. Yeah, BDSP, the load time on the Switch 2 versus the Switch 1 is honestly insane. I think it saves you something like 20 seconds per reset. It's huge. Huge time save. The property tax alone. Yeah, it's like when people win, like, really fancy pants cars. But then you have to pay all the taxes on them. Complete wasteland. true. You think it's faster soft resetting for Lecky on Switch 2 rather than re-triggering the tiles? That's actually good information. That's actually really... that's good information to have. Jeez. It's crazy because the BDSP stuff being faster on Switch 2 doesn't even help me because I've already got all the shinies on the Switch 1. Wasted enough of my time as is already. I can't go back. I can't get that time back. Although, I have been, again, I've been thinking about doing Regigigas in Sword/Shield, and then Regigigas in Shining Pearl. So I guess that would be faster. That would be one of the few BDSP hunts I would consider doing that I don't have. Yeah, I got Arceus. I got Arceus a little under 1,000. Arceus was very nice to me. Darkrai, I think, was the longest one. Hold on, I have the numbers. Arceus was 957, Shaman was 2526, and Darkrai was 3706. Yeah, that's so dumb that the Darkrai Shaman things were so limited. As if they needed to have any more clouds hovering over BDSP. Let's make these super limited. Anybody that buys the game after, what was it, like a month? They did that? Too bad, can't get it. And you used to be able, even if you didn't have the event, you could, like, go out of bounds and get to Shaman. I don't know if it worked for Darkrai, but you used to be able to go out of bounds pretty easily in BDSP, but they patched it. So I think you could still get them if you have, like, a super early version of the game that hasn't been patched, but if you have a patched version, then you can't. Like, that's evil. Why patch that out? Yeah, shiny hunting moves copies. How many copies does it move? I couldn't tell you, but just from experience and being around the community, when Blueberry came out and we found out about all those shiny locks, there were so many people that I saw, both online and in my chat, that said that they were not going to buy the DLC because they can't shiny hunt the legendaries. Shiny hunting moves copies, which makes the fact that they're so brutal with the locks even more confusing. It's like, oh, I guess you guys hate more money. Yeah, I mean, that's totally valid. If you don't want to buy it because you can't shiny hunt, you know, that's your right. You're absolutely valid for that. It's just bogus. Like, it doesn't need to happen. The way the legendaries were implemented in Blueberry already felt lazy. And then they shiny locked them all. There's no point. I haven't even unlocked the legendaries in Blueberry because I just don't care. I don't need to catch, like, my 6th Kyogre or whatever. I just don't need all these extra copies of legendaries. Because if you've played Pokemon over the years, you absolutely have, you know, a ton of these legendaries. They show up all the time. Yeah, they're just boring static encounters that they just peppered all over the maps. I felt like they took the map and threw a few darts to see where they wanted to put all the legendaries. I don't know, you couldn't shiny hunt Arceus in PLA, so I don't feel super hopeful that ZYGARDE will be shiny huntable either. Especially since it's a story Pokemon. They will not let you shiny hunt story Pokemon. Yeah, they do. They look so stupid standing there. It's like, oh, did you get lost? What the dog doing? Togedemaru, if you could be shiny, that'd be great. You would be a new one for my list. Pupfu and Spectrier? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because they're pretty limited. They just came out in Gen 8. And probably a lot of people missed Cubfu because the DLC dictates that you evolve it. Which I think screwed a lot of people of the Pokedex completion too, because you need a Galarian-born Cubfu for your dex to get the shiny in home. And if you evolved your Cubfu and didn't put it in home, like, what are you supposed to do? Because of competitive play moving to champions, it'd be really interesting to see. Oh shoot, I guess I should take this. I wanted to coach. Play through the DLC for one Pokemon? That's so unreasonable. Which is why the whole region-born thing for the restrictions on the home shinies is dumb. I mean, I don't like the way they do the home stuff in general. I already completed all these Pokedexes. Home should be able to read your games and see if you completed the dex or not. I shouldn't have to transfer all these Pokemon into home for it to count. You're essentially completing the dex again. I wonder how available Pokemon like Urshifu will be for champions. Because if you're a competitive player, then you have to buy the DLC just to get something like Urshifu if you want to use it. Speaking of VGC, I think somebody brought a Golduck today. Where was it Milwaukee? VGC event in Milwaukee? Somebody brought a Golduck. Golduck's moving up in the world. Yeah, the shiny Miraidon is built to be like the perfect competitive specimen. But oops, GameStop only got 50 codes. Bye. Yeah, damn. ZYGARDE, chill. Well, we hit transformation, so... Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. We're fighting ZYGARDE. And, losing. Man, has anybody leaked, like, where you get apricorn balls in ZA? We need to start asking the real questions. Can I easily obtain love balls and moon balls? Or are they stupidly annoying to get, like, in every Pokemon game for the past how many years? I really hope Champions has a way that you can just easily put together a team. I would love to never hear Jenning discourse ever again, to be honest. Well, thanks for the good luck and for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. I'm glad all those Pokeballs are in the game. One thing I didn't care for in PLA, the lack of Pokeball selection. I think we're in trouble, chat. Light screen. Well, we tried. Dang, Hitmontop. Rip. Going to GameStop to grovel for codes in 2025. I know. That happened on stream. We got to react. Oh! That's a shiny Kangaskhan. What do you even describe this color as? What do you describe it as? I don't know. I'm ready to go for ZA, chat. Mega Kangaskhan is back on the menu. This is such a weird shiny color. It's got like a... It becomes more gray, but also more green? Olive? Mega Kangaskhan. Shiny Kangaskhan is lowering my battery? Alright, well, welcome aboard. Unfortunately, Kangaskhan is not new. Hold on, let's take a look at her. Let's see. There she is, Big Mama. I don't hate the lighter color on the body, but the green is just not. I just don't like the green. Kangaskhan, you have a very Gen 1 shiny. Even the baby's got a little bit of green on it. The little baby. You know, I haven't actually used Mega Kangaskhan a whole lot. Maybe I will use Kangaskhan. Yeah, they're just a little bit moldy. Kangaskhan's just got a little mold. Alright, let's go again. Yeah, honestly, that was a pretty good attempt, even if we didn't win. Alright, chat, while the lobby fills, I'm gonna get up for a second. I'll be right back. Man, you guys are too fast. Well, I'll just be a second. Alright, come on, RNG. Give us some ice types. Ooh, Alcremie. I mean, I can't complain about Alcremie. The Selgor is decent. I think we'll be doing more of this. Honestly, chat, we'll probably do this up until ZA, which again, I will be streaming ZA the night it comes out. Yeah, Acid Spray has great value. We'll be playing through all the story, I assume a little bit of post-game. Maybe I shouldn't assume any post-game in a Pokemon game. And then we'll start the shiny hunting. I really hope I find a shiny in my main playthrough. I have yet to have that happen. I saw a story about, it was a white beaver, but it wasn't albino. It was just a white beaver. That's a shiny right there. That is a real life shiny. Something in that beaver's genes. How does that even happen? You get a big pure, like just a white coat, but not, you know, like the red eyes, not the full albino trait? That's wild. Yeah, blue lobsters. Blue lobsters. I think there's other colors of lobster too that are rare, aren't there? Isn't there like an orange lobster? Rare white beaver wows Ottawa area wildlife watchers. Interesting. That's so cool. Alright, Hitmontop, take it easy. Brought a blue crawfish to class. No, she put him in the fish tank. You can't do that. Yeah, imagine you're like a wildlife photographer and you just happen to see that. Like, that has to be a white whale. Well, not a white beaver. The mythical white beaver. Mega Babarrel when? Why are they so scared to give first, like, early normal types megas? Why are they so scared? Where's Mega Furret, guys? I would like to see him. Mega Furret is just it'd be something like Dunsparce, where it's just like a really elongated furret. What if they turned Furret into like a dragon? Like a really long Chinese style dragon. Raplock is such a strange Pokemon. I think this every time we fight it. Gen 8 has some real weird Pokemon in the decks. What was the inspiration for putting this in Galar, of all places? There's a black fur equivalent. Oh, we need... we need the mystical white and black beavers. The yin and the yang. Dragapult? I mean, if they keep megas around, I could see all of the pseudos getting a mega at some point. They've already got a good chunk of them done. Like 1, 2, 3, and 4 gens are done and dusted. You just need Hydreigon and up. It's kind of a shit. Like, I think seeing something like Mega Rapidash would be fun, but then it's like, oh, they gave it a Galarian form already. Which I suppose hasn't, you know, they've given forms to Pokemon that already have forms. That hasn't really stopped them. Like, Alolan Diglett and Wug Trio. Cradily. Oh, that's Heliolisk. Man, talk about a Pokemon I'd love for them to buff or like give some love to. Heliolisk. Whoa, curse of normal, being half normal type, be upon thee, they said to several Gen 6 Pokemon. Wouldn't it be great if we gave you an extra weakness? I know, Vespiquen, so many Gen 4 Pokemon just get completely ignored. I saw a post the other day about how I feel bad laughing. How terrible the Burmy line is. Like, stat-wise. How awful Wormadam and Mothim all are. They're just, their stats are so abysmal. They didn't need to do that. They didn't need to do that. Like, they were already living a hard life with those designs, and then they had to make their stats garbage too. The double whammy. I'm a little fond of Burmy, though. He might be just one of the weakest Pokemon of all time, but I think he's a little whimsical guy. I don't know. What could I say? I am fond of him. They should absolutely give Maractus some love. I'd love to see both Cactus Pokemon get a Mega. Cacturne and Maractus would go hard. What's up, Poke Guy? That's just so evil. Like, they went out of their way to design all these different cloaks for Burmy and Wormadam and Mothim, and then just... Oh, man. It's just, it's sad. And they just left them. They've left them to rot. I think it is such a shame that this franchise just barely ever goes back and refines stats. There's so many Pokemon that could become at least usable if they did that. I like Cradily. I know, they really, it's a night and day different. I mean, they still have a lot of Pokemon that it's like, well, why'd you go and do that? Why'd you go and give him just the worst stats in the world? But it's a lot better than it was, yeah, for like Gen 2, 3, 4. Like with Gen 3, there's a lot of Pokemon because the special physical split didn't exist. They just were like, oh, give them both. Yeah, that's a great question. Why does Tropius have 0 base stats above 100? It's a neat single standalone Pokemon. They can't give it decent stats? There's so many Gen 3 Pokemon that are just unusable. It doesn't have to be like that. Save them, please. I'm so tempted to say something like, oh, who could it be, when I know it's ZYGARDE. Doing randoms in Dynamax for so long. It's weird to target one Pokemon again. But it's your big month, ZYGARDE. This is finally your chance after years of neglect. Being relegated to Gen 7. Never getting a third game. If Hitmon, oh man, I'm Creamy being full health makes me want to take this. I wish Kecleon was more usable. I miss Kecleon. A lot of Gen 3 Pokemon are MIA. Where's Clamperl? Masuda, what'd you do to him? Let him out. There's no more perfect Halloween Pokemon than Gorbis. If you know, you know. I know, Kecleon Shiny being... What is it? Just get a blue stripe, if I remember correctly? Lame. Yeah, Tailo and Swellow have been MIA for a long time too, but we have 500 games with Starly, so don't worry. Good Blizzard. Freeze? Yeah, we haven't seen Furo either. Honestly, even Pidgeot. I mean, Pidgeot's in ZA, of course, because it has a Mega, but until ZA, I feel like even Pidgeot just gets nothing. They definitely focus on, you know, things like Corviknight a lot more these days than anything like Pidgeot. Which is surprising because, you know, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. A pretty recognizable one. I feel like most people who are a little familiar with Pokemon would know Pidgeot. Alright, we're chipping away at this thing. Ooh. Ooh, that was nice damage. Yeah, put Mystery Dungeon Kecleon. Honestly, the Mystery Dungeon games have probably given Kecleon more iconic moments than any Pokemon, mainline Pokemon game has ever given it. Stealing from the Kecleon shop and then running for your life. That's great stuff. You can't steal his wares. It's really funny when monster franchises put two of the same Pokemon together, or monster, and are like, yeah, it's the this brothers. His Time Stranger has the Bearmon brothers. They're both just Bearmon. The Kecleon brothers, the Bearmon brothers. I guess what does Yu-Gi-Oh have? Like ogres? The battle ogres? GG. You know the ones that Tristan uses? Everyone's favorite duelist, Tristan? The Paradox Brothers duel in Duelist Kingdom is honestly one of the season's best duels. That duel goes surprisingly hard. I mean, Gate Guardian's an all-timer. Gate Guardian and ZYGARDE are they kind of remind me of each other. Yeah, Swamp and Lava Battle Guard, yes. We are the brothers Paradox. No! Oh, I did the same thing again. Give me a second. I really wish she just wouldn't. The way they do this system is kind of bad. If I had a nickel for every time I accidentally did that, I would probably have a considerable jar of change. Yeah, why would I want to delete it? Exactly. Exactly. If I just ran this, why would I want to delete it? Yeah, the Pichu brothers. There's also the Pichu brothers. Side by side, it's Pichu and Pichu. A Pokemon show that just starred Pokemon would be kind of fun. That's kind of what Pichu Brothers was. I mean, that's exactly what Pichu Brothers was. It was just like a little animated short. With no humans. When are they gonna put... I mean, they haven't even come out with Colosseum or Gale of Darkness yet, even though they announced it months ago. But I would love to see them put Pokemon Channel on NSO. For all 3 Pokemon Channel fans out there, me included. Wow, this is an abysmal lineup. Oh, and Frostmoth. We can't even use Frostmoth because Weather Ball has to have ice. I mean, we have Mantine on the field. This is not good, though. Because sometimes having a wide guarder is not enough. I'm here on the scene. That game has so much good Meowth content. Maybe we'll befuddle first. Befuddle. You're shiny hunting a marked Squirtle. Shiny hunting marked Pokemon can either be really quick and easy or the longest nightmare ever. There's no in between. Gone the 10 turns? Yes. We've definitely hit max turns before. That feels terrible. That is such a bad feeling. Oh my god. These damn rock dogs. Damn. Butterfree is so slow. Poison, that's not really, I mean, fine. Yeah, that wasn't very nice. I do like Gmax Butterfree's sprite. It's fun. I mean, we probably have hit max turns on several ZYGARDE matches. Because again, sometimes just not having a wide guarder isn't enough. Because when it transforms, it gets so much HP back. I mean, we've death by 1,000 paper cutted some of these boss legendaries before. You usually need some RNG there.
Welcome back.
Hey, Big Bear, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. I'm tired, boss. I like the sprites. I'm such a sucker for Pokemon sprites. I also think they age really nice, too. Like, they do good sprite work. Like, these sprites on the screen, I think, are pretty timeless. Also, of course, it's nostalgic. Back in my day, we didn't have none of this fancy pants 3D. I mean, Gen 5, I think, has aged great. Those games still look good to this day. Galvantula should make quick work of Mantine here. Nice. Sorry, Mantine. Water flying, it'll get ya. It's kind of lame that they can use moves like dive without diving. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Mantine would be a new shiny for me, by the way. If it ever felt like showing up, this would be 835. Waiting for them to resurface. Are they gonna speed up these types of moves in Gen 10? Probably not. Probably not. It's unfortunate because Frostmoth, you know, again, a Pokemon that, you know, it's maybe struggles every now and then. A bit of a tough typing department situation. And they just gave it the worst moves in this game. Or in Dynamax Adventures. The rental. Like, you could have put a nice ice move on Frostmoth. It would have been alright. It still probably wouldn't be as strong as Cryogonal or Jinx. Yeah, no skipping allowed. Yeah, you ZYGARDE on ZYGARDE. I love saying that. It'll protect against all of its multi-hit moves like Thousand Arrows, its clutch. Nope, just go for ZYGARDE. Mantine can't really attack ZYGARDE for much damage anyway. If it was Pelipper, who has Weather Ball, this would be a different discussion. But yeah, Mantine... You know, they could have given Mantine a better moveset too. Dive? Okay. A worse Volcarona. Looking back, I was like, oh, Frostmoth. Maybe it'll be the good ice-type Volcarona. Weather Ball is what... The type is whatever weather is up. So if Weather Ball... Weather Ball would be good if ice was... If hail was activated, but we don't have anybody that can put up hail, unfortunately. $550 BTS. Frostmoth only has 475. This franchise makes me so angry. Why? What, because it's like an ice type little frosty moth? They had to make it worse? There's only one top moth dog around here? Why they gotta do Frostmoth like that? Those extra stats can go a long way. I don't know. Butterfree... I can at least put Tailwind up. Butterfree does have heals. But when we have two Pokemon that aren't attacking... I don't know. Let's see how this goes. It's gonna be a tough battle, no matter what. Frostmoth doesn't have any feet. How does she land? How does she stand on anything? A branch. It's like Lunala. Lunala doesn't... How does Lunala sit? Just hit ZYGARDE the whole battle. ZYGARDE and pray, as they say. Good crit. We have so many different pieces to a good puzzle, they just are all mismatched. Like, if we had something like Sneasel or a Alolan Sandslash on the team with Liepard Screech, that would pop off. Or an Ice type to pair together with Frostmoth. Confuse, confuse, confuse! Dang. ZYGARDE gets so stretchy. I don't know, Liepard has Play Rough. Is that the only super effective move we have against ZYGARDE? Liepard's Play Rough? I know, Frostmoth being just worse Volcarona is sad. Even if you can't see it, it has it. Waddle Dee loves cookies. Okay, that's decent damage. The -4 is... Aw, we missed the hurricane. You hate to see it. Yeah, keep going for your multi-hit moves, bozo. What's going on with Frostmoth's back? She kind of has like a hump. What is that? When ZYGARDE transforms, it always heals back a little bit. Actually, it's probably a lot of it. It's not a little bit. Yeah, and a lot of ice types, yes, you should Dynamax. A lot of ice types have been around. They're in every game, like Snorunt, Snover. They're back again and again and again in every game, and they're just always terrible. Good luck, Liepard. Look how big she is compared to ZYGARDE. Oh, it just heals so much back. Complete form has double the HP. They keep going for bind, bozo. Yeah, Liepard could just like reach down and crunch it. I don't know, maybe in Gen 10 they'll give ice types the the treatment they deserve. And then when Gen 10 comes out, we'll be like, oh, maybe in Gen 11 they'll give ice types what they deserve. Tired of this, Grandpa. Yeah, we're definitely death by 1,000 paper cutting ZYGARDE right now. Please confuse. Damn it. Hurricane Confusion is so rare. Yeah, I feel like the only ice type I ever see really show up to competitive much is something like Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, we might be delaying the inevitable here. Oh, is it because of the terrain? Does that cancel out the possible confusion on Hurricane? I hate terrain. Oh yeah, Callie, Ice Rider, you're right. So if you want to be a good ice type, you have to have a goated ability or be a legendary. With stuff like weather, it's pretty, you know, you understand what rain does, allowing you to fully hit thunder, hurricane, stuff like that I think makes sense. You can piece it together. But with terrains, there's just no, like, what does fairy terrain do? There's nothing about it that kind of clues you in. There's nothing intuitive about terrain. It's like electric terrain. Well, what does that mean? You know? What does that do? Well, you see, it does this, this, and this. It's like, oh, okay. Terrain makes me think of the Tapus. I think of them as like the big terrain setters. Even though the Tapus have been kind of gone for a gen. Oh, we're gonna come so close. Please, confuse. Oh, the terrain is still up. Never mind. I'm confused. There it goes. I'm surprised they allow you to use ZYGARDE over and over again. It's nice, though. It's such a lifesaver against ZYGARDE, or Kyogre, or Groudon. No, all you have left are electric moves. Oh, we're cooked. I fear we may be cooked. Confused now? They ain't giving us nothing. Man, death by rap is terrible. Not the death by rap, dude. No. A jumbo shiny lantern? Ooh, that's fun. Lantern's an underrated Pokemon. Look at this! We got so close with this weird little team. Damn. Check out Frostmoth surviving that with 5 HP. We got a real gamer on the field right now. The confusion was our only hope. No, it wasn't a hope because the battle was over. There was no hope. Turns out there was no hope the whole time and no shinies. Damn. All right, GG, go next. All we needed was one game. That was a long black screen. All we needed was one better Pokemon in that, and we would have had that. Damn. All right, let's go again. Yeah, we just got 10 turned. Okay, things are already improving. Glalie is here. Glalie heard me talking about how SnowRun is in every game. Good night, everybody. Heading out. We'll probably do another run, one more run after this. And then more ZYGARDE tomorrow. Running out of days until ZA is out, after all. Swoobat and Gourgeist. Oh boy. Haunter. This is looking bleak. This is looking not good. I probably should figure out which starter I want to take before the game comes out. I'll sit there on the selection screen and be like, Palps. Palps big burns. We'll go for darkness. Save our ice fangs. Lily, this must be a terrifying Pokemon to stare in the face of, Swoobat. Like, I'd be terrified if I was Swoobat. Mimicry! That is such a strange ability. Yes, I will be live streaming ZA when it comes out on Wednesday night. Hopefully at 12 and not at 3 in the morning. Be doing a full playthrough. And then get into the good stuff, the shiny hunting. It'll be so nice to talk about all the megas with everybody after that game comes out. Alright, Swoobat. Where's your Mega, my friend? There's a lot of good candidates from Gen 5. I feel like Swoobat is one of them. I don't know what you could do with it, though. Yeah, a lot of people... I really, like, don't remember how long it took me to get the charm in PLA. But it's a pretty grueling process. So, is it going to be better in ZA? I've had a lot of people come in at chat and say that they just don't want to get the shiny charm in PLA because it's so bad. It's such a grind. I mean, I kind of enjoyed filling out the decks. But, I mean, I understand why somebody would not want to do that, though. But if you're a sick freak like me that enjoys crossing things off a list... That's one thing about Digimon Time Stranger, is you can't see the Digivolve screen in the farm, which is where you take your Digimon to train stats. So I've been manually writing notes. My notepad is right here. I have 3 pages of notes that I've just been writing out. I love a good list. Give me the list. I'm down for a list. Which, it's bad that you can't see the Digivolution screen in the farm. Like, that's a bad part of that game. You absolutely should be able to see it. But I've just been manually writing down the stats that I need. And that's been working for me. Whoa! Grim! I don't think that's working for us. Who gave this guy the right to crit sweet innocent Palpitoad? Does ZA offer his hotel employees health insurance, you think? Yeah, Grimsnarl crit Palpitoad. How cruel. Yeah, a Pokemon character would do that. Pay you in TMs. Also, this franchise is so ingrained in my brain that playing through Time Stranger, it's so hard to not think in Pokemon terms. Like, oh, this electric attack is going to be strong against these water Digimon. I mean, sometimes, but not always. It depends. But it's so hard to not think in, like, Pokemon ways. This is grass, so it should be good against water. This water type, this water move should be good against, this fire Digimon. Again, does AZ pay minimum wage? He pays in cafe vouchers. Alright, Grim. Legs. Yeah, if you get frozen in Gen 1, it's permanent. That's an insane thing that they didn't fix right away. Like, the fact that they shipped red and green, where you could just get perma-frozen forever. Very funny. But that's part of what makes Gen 1 charming. You gotta love that jank. And they were, you know, Game Boy games developed in what, 97? I don't remember how long the development period was for Red and Green. 97, 98? I mean, there are not a ton of ice types in Gen 1, so it's not like you're encountering getting frozen permanently a lot. But still, it's like, oh yeah, you guys need to... you guys should probably fix this for Gen 2. And they did, so... I mean, Freeze is still a pretty broken status, to be honest. Getting frozen, especially if you're in like a really competitive setting, it just feels awful. It's like rolling a -5. You got the absolute worst outcome you could imagine, frozen. The Gen 1 meta is kind of fun though. I like to imagine a world where Persian is competitive. Bring that back. Alright, Glalie, we need big hits out of you. You need to crunch that Drudgegon. Ow, don't steel spike my Glalie. Yeah, psychic types are so good in Gen 1. Alakazam, Mewtwo. Whew. Honestly, a lot of normal types were quite good too, like Persian, for example. Tauros was good. I enjoyed playing through retro achievements with Pokemon Blue. I could definitely see myself going back for something like Yellow next year or something. Or maybe do Red, or I don't know if they have a green set on retro achievements. That would be fun. Yeah, you're probably not, you know, crushing your competition with something like Beedrill or Venomoth or Parasect, unfortunately. It's too bad they didn't make one of those bug types just, like, secretly a god. Like, Venomoth just had an obscene amount of attack. Just for no reason. I miss Parasect. I mean, I guess we had Paris and Parasect in PLA. And people hate them in that game. But I wouldn't mind seeing Parasect come back. Alright, Drudgegon, get out of here. Get out of here. I mean, people have been... I don't think anything's like... This is all just people saying stuff, but... If Butterfree got a Mega in the DLC, that'd be... kind of undeserved. I think G-Max Butterfree is fine. Venomoth is right there. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. Venomoth and Parasect are right there. Do Butterfree and Beedrill not have enough? Honestly, low-key, Venomoth is one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Venonat, too. Venonat is just a delight. Great shiny as well. There's a shiny Venonat figure on Poke Gallery that I've been wanting, that I've been eyeing a little bit. It's cute. Confide. Yeah, Oddish is a great line. Completely agree. Vileplume, Blossom, I mean even Gloom, they're all great. Oddish is just like the perfect simplistic design. Just a little plant friend. Yeah, we need the burn really bad. Palpitoad, please. Palpy, please. You gotta lock in, gamer. Lock in that Scald. Come on, burn! Yes! Palpitoad! Very nice. It's not gonna save Palpitoad or me, though. And it got a crit. Come on! That is uncalled for. Please. Please. That was some bad manners, alright. ZYGARDE. ZYGARDE is a toxic. Yeah, we definitely need to put the distress signal out. I think we're in trouble. Lights. Why do we keep rolling light screen? Okay, there's reflect. Where's Heracles? Yeah, Abra, using Alakazam can be tough because, yeah, you have to trade for it. It hasn't even transformed yet. I feel like we're already getting beaten. Badly beaten by ZYGARDE. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. That's fine. Burn times 2? Damn. That's a pretty sick attack. I like Grimmsnarl's G-Max's little, purple lines. That's such a lame way to describe it. The purple. I like Grimmsnarl's purple. Yeah, we're so screwed. I'll be tempted to use Alakazam on my ZA team. Oh, I can't resist. I love Alakazam. They put Wizard 101 on Xbox and PS4 and 5. That's crazy. I never played Wizard 101, but I remember the commercials. Burn? Yeah, okay. Good job, Palps. Unfortunately, I don't think this is enough. I think we're still very much in trouble. We'll see. Okay, it's going well. I mean, Zubat's actually a bad target. So low. It's actually a bad target. Yeah, we're still much. We're still gonna get sent to the Shadow Realm here. Bye bye. Well, shiny? No. Shiny? No. Shiny? No. Alright, well. Let's do one more attempt, chat. Win, lose, ZYGARDE. Let's go. Then again, tomorrow, more ZYGARDE. And then more ZYGARDE. And then more ZYGARDE. I'm ZYGARDE. You're ZYGARDE. The ZYGARDes we made along the ZYGARDE. Alright, let's do it. Come on, good start. Good start, please. Jinx? Just called Jinx into the void. Well, shoot, Jolteon's great, but not against ZYGARDE. Okay. We have Pippi. Weezing's... Oh man, we're getting a lot of great Pokemon that have weaknesses to ZYGARDE. Nobody took Kangaskhan either. Oh, there's Kang. I think taking Weezing is fine if you have a Zygarder, but we don't, so... Wigglytuff's in front of us. Marshtomp has Ice Punch too, so I guess it's a toss-up. It's not out on Switch yet. I'm surprised that's something they can port to consoles at all, honestly. I changed my phone background the other day to a nice piece of Clefable art that I came across. We're fighting a Wigglytuff, but I thought I would tell you about Clefable instead. I mean, I do have Pippi. Toontown. Wonder if they'll ever resurrect Club Penguin. Wigglytuff is just happy to be here. Not a care in the world. She doesn't care. She killed me, in fact. I'm dead. The reboot of Wizards of Waverly Place? Did that end? I saw a joke the other day that Alex Russo was dead. Wait, was that are these things related? Is she really dead? That would be a very dark way to end that series. Did they reveal Geckomon's champion in Beat Break yet? Alright, Wigglytuff. What are we catching you in? I guess a premiere. One thing I wish about Wigglytuff and Clefable, I wish they had better shinies. Well, we're just gonna keep Pippi for now, so... That's literally how they ended it. I almost, like, refuse to believe that. Why would Selena agree to that? That's unhinged. Artillery, Duraludon... Is that Jigglypuff? Somebody could Gamba if they want to. I guess I'll hold on to Pippi, although it is tempting. The Gamba is tempting. What if it's Jinx? What if it's Cryogonal? Or what if it's... Grim. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. An immunity to the dragon attacks. Alright, Jigglypuff. Don't need a life do... just Mystical Fire. Alright, Miltank. Go forth. Oh yeah, do I have a pack to open in pocket? I do. Let's see. I pulled another rare candy, by the way. I've never pulled two of the same secret until now. I tried for one of those fancy Eevees and Wonder Pick and I got the hourglasses. That's been the only thing of any note that I've pulled from this set, really. Everything else stinks. I think it was mostly spearheaded by, David Henry. I wanted to say Justin, but that's the character's name. Yeah, I got not one, but 2 gold rare candies. Wow. I saw a tweet about Pocket the other day about how the person was disappointed with it, and there were so many replies of people saying that they disagree and they love the game. It kind of confused me. Like, a lot of people are weirdly defensive over the new set, and I don't know why. That's cute that Clefairy has Reflect and Jigglypuff has Light Screen. I don't know if I ever noticed that. The opposites. Zero secret rares? I really wanted the secret Mantike from that god-awful Secluded Springs set. But I never got Garchomp, I never got Gibble, and I never got Mantike. And with the breakneck pace of how sets come out, like, how am I ever gonna have packs to go back to and open that? A lot of what people said were, it's like, it's just fun. I just like opening the pack. Like, what do you even say to that? It's just fun. You and I have different definitions of fun, I guess. I mean, maybe if I pull decent things on a regular basis, but I feel like my pulls in pocket are just always abysmal. Maybe if you're Johnny McLuckerson and every pack you pull is God tier, maybe you're having a much better time with the game, but I don't know how you could sit here and open these terrible packs and be like, I'm having fun. I mean, I've seen people describe a few Pokemon games like that. I just think it's fun. Which, I guess, more power to ya. It's fun. Why do Jigglypuff or Clefairy and Wigglytuff almost look like they're bopping the same way? Like their models are moving. They're almost synchronized. God, why do you have to go through so many screens after you open a pack of cards in Pocket? It is so slow. Everything this game does is slow. Anything in Wonder Pick worth getting? No. No, there's not. It's like, how many times do I want to see do I want to see Floragato full art and Greninja full art? Like, these cards are so boring. Oh boy, I could get a card in this set that I need, but it doesn't actually count for the set that it came out in. You tried DoorDash for the first time? Was the food good at least? It is astonishing that they have not fixed the promo packs yet. Like, what does this dev team do all day? Stick their fingers up their ass? Unfortunately, this is not the Basculin with Ice Fang. That would be the red one. Like, the game just is, they just do nothing. They just recycle the same events over and over again. It's the artist who designed the cards. Like, what do these people do all day at work? There's no content in the damn game. Yeah, that's the problem with meal delivery services. You only have about 500 fees tacked on top. Not until 4. Look at Grimmsnarl just like flexing his weird hair arms over there. What a guy. Good, the sweet kiss landed. ZYGARDE's been getting smooched all night. Yeah, they don't do the coins anymore, do they? In the tins? It's all just stickers now? Or do they include a coin still? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've opened a mini tin of actual Pokemon cards. I don't remember. Been 400 years. Mini tins are so hard to get. They're either sold in like a case, in which I don't want to spend that much money. I just never see them for sale. Yeah, you can max here. Kind of our best option. And I'm mad too, because they finally came out with a box of Pokemon card product that had a figure, and it's a Prismatic Evolution set with an Evolution figure, so it's going to be unbelievably difficult to get. Like, we finally get a cool figure back in a TCG box, and it's this? Yeah, that was a nice hit. Good crit, Wigglytuff. Love to see it. I'll just try to keep everybody alive as much as I can. We're life doing the do. Transformers. Hit yourself. No. Yeah, anybody carving a pumpkin? I had a pumpkin last year, but probably not going to do one this year. I do have a mini pumpkin. 2 mini pumpkins, though. They're not getting carved, though. They're just little mini pumpkins. Buy a mini pumpkin every year. They surprisingly can last a long time. Okay, we still have 2 turns of Reflect left. Actually threw the seeds of that pumpkin I had last year out, and a little pumpkin grew in the yard. Unfortunately, it has a few flowers and vines, but no actual fruit on it. That would have been cool though if I had a homegrown pumpkin. I mean, oh, come on. We're so close. Okay, Miltank hit the play rough. Nice. Yeah, go ahead and clear, bozo. This is gonna hurt. Whoever he hits, this is gonna hurt. No, my Pippi. What no wide guard does to an MF. This is another death by paper cuts kind of instance, unfortunately. No, and I'm not around to set up reflect again. Can we do it? Do we have the power? Oh, nice. Okay. Good job, Miltank. Miltank is locked in. Yeah, go for bind. Go for bind. Bozo. Jeez, these attacks just do so little. Well, Clefairy's back. I'm gonna immediately set up the reflect. Come on, squad, come on! Good job, Miltank! Ugh, we made it to red! No, not before I could set up my reflect! No, that's GG! That was a full team wipe! What the frick? Oh my god. Clefairy, you're so slow. Damn. Welcome to the ZYGARDE experience, chat. Officer right here. This ZYGARDE. Criminal. Aww. Funny to get Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff in the same round, though. Well, chat. We ended in defeat, but we had some good victories tonight. We even got a clean sweep where it was defeated before it even transformed, so... all in all, some good runs. Thank you for joining me. There will be more ZYGARDE madness tomorrow, if you didn't get enough, and probably into the next week as well. I will be streaming PLZA. We'll see if we can grab ZYGARDE Shiny before then. We're running out of days. Can it be done? Is it possible? But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows, all the resubs. Appreciate that. The raid. 2 raids. Thank you to both raiders. And yeah, check out the Discord. You can share your own shinies. We have a leak discussion if you want to see all the new mega leaks. Shout out to the YouTube viewers. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more ZYGARDE Mania. Oh yeah!